It's all yours.
So you're a tough guy, huh? Listen, Ricky. You finish that dinner, you're a free man.
When they won't eat at your table, bring them to ours. BP Kids Meals. Only $4.95 on now at Boston Pizza.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Lotto Max. This Friday's jackpot is $15 million.
A 54-year-old New Brunswick woman who had been missing for almost a month has been found alive. Celebrating the legacy of Terry Fox 30 years after he began his marathon of hope. So get your glasses ready. We'll preview Canada's first 3D TV.
Thursday morning continues on Canada AM with Beverly Thompson and Seamus O'Regan.
Good morning. It's hard to believe it, but it's been 3 decades since his marathon. The Terry Fox Run has now raised $500 million. Earlier this month, Terry's parents, Betty and Rolly Fox, carried the flame into the opening ceremony at the Paralympics. Just ahead, we're going to talk to them about the incredible legacy left behind.
What a proud moment that was.
That's a fantastic moment.
And last night in New York, it was the first ever live 3D hockey telecast in the U.S. So fans gathered in a theater in New York to watch the Rangers take on the Islanders. And tomorrow, Canadians will have their first chance to purchase a 3D TV. Just ahead, consumer reporter Pat Foran will be here with a preview.
And it's been to the Arctic Circle and back twice. Just ahead in the show, Bev is going to take a test drive in a solar car.
I'm going to drive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apparently,
I love learning about this stuff as you announce it on the air.
Apparently, I was told I'm too tall.
Oh.
Yeah. So it has to be you. So it's nothing to do with me. Just saying.
Okay.
It's a solar car. It'll be fun.
What else do I need to know about what's coming on the show?
Marcy, with your morning headlines.
Bev and Seamus to them now. Well, the mystery of her disappearance is solved, but many questions still remain about what happened to Donna O'Reilly. Today, a 62-year-old man will appear in a Moncton court to be formally charged in her abduction. The 54-year-old mother disappeared on February 26th. Security video showed her leaving her job at a shopping mall. Her car was found in the parking lot with no sign of her. Yesterday, O'Reilly was discovered on a Moncton street, having apparently escaped from a basement where she was held for a month. Police are questioning O'Reilly about what happened to her over that time. The suspect is known to police, but they will not say why. Lawyers for convicted serial killer Robert Pickton will appear before the Supreme Court of Canada today. Pickton's lawyers will be requesting a new trial for the former BC pig farmer. They believe one of the judge's rulings gave the Crown an unfair advantage. Pickton was convicted 3 years ago of murdering 6 Vancouver prostitutes. He was sentenced to life in prison. The former CFB Trenton commander accused of killing 2 women and sexually assaulting 2 others will appear in court today. Colonel Russell Williams is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of Jessica Lloyd and Corporal Marie-France Comeau. He also faces charges of sexual assault after 2 home invasions in Tweed. Williams is being held at a detention center where he awaits trial. His appearance today is expected to be made via video link. A new battle over Afghanistan could be triggered by a request for Canada to keep hundreds of troops in the country after next year's mission ends. Reports suggest the U.S. government will ask Canada to keep as many as 600 troops in Afghanistan after Canada's deployment in Kandahar ends in 2011. The formal request is expected to come towards the end of the year through NATO. The troops would be used as military trainers and would most likely be located in Kabul. Canada has committed to end its combat role in Afghanistan by 2011. An extension would have to be approved by Parliament. The University of Calgary has ramped up security for tonight's speech by Conservative pundit Ann Coulter. The university has moved the event to a larger venue to accommodate an estimated 600 ticket holders. It has also staffed extra security guards. This after Coulter had to cancel her speech at the University of Ottawa on Tuesday because of protesters and concerns over crowd control. Actor Robert Culp has died. He was best known for teaming up with Bill Cosby in the groundbreaking series I Spy. The show aired from '65 to '68. It was the first TV series to feature a black actor in a starring role. Cosby described his friend as, quote, the big brother that all of us wish for. Culp died after collapsing on a Hollywood sidewalk and hitting his head. Robert Culp was 79. He goes by the name of Hacker Kroll, and he's accused of accessing some big-name Twitter accounts. A 25-year-old man was arrested in France for hacking into the personal Twitter accounts of people including U.S. President Barack Obama and Britney Spears. The suspect's name hasn't been released, but authorities believe it was the challenge and not money that motivated the alleged hacking. Those are the headlines here on AM. Jeff with the weather now.
All right. Thank you, Mars. And weather across the country looks like this today. We have a couple of things. One is the cold temperatures this morning through Saskatchewan, and you're going to see some very cold temperatures in southern Ontario tomorrow morning. But today, I mean, it's minus 13, minus 14 in Regina, Saskatoon. You're going to see some wind chills this morning of the minus 25 to 29 range. Contrast that with the 15 degrees you're going to see for a high in Calgary today. This low going to skirt south of the Great Lakes. It'll be steered there by the jet stream, but this cold front is going to drop some temperatures. What that means is in southwestern Ontario, in Windsor, for example, temperature is going to drop from about 7 to 3 this afternoon, and you could see some showers from this in southern Ontario. Toronto's 11, Ottawa's 12. Now, as the afternoon wears on, the temperature is going to drop. In fact, you're going to see the temperature go from 11 to minus 10 overnight tonight, and the high tomorrow will be in the 0 range, and the same for Ottawa as this cold front does drop through. But again, the bulk of the precipitation is going to steer south of the Great Lakes. We could have a little bit of wet snow this morning in Halifax, Moncton, Sydney, Charlottetown, and there's some winds to deal with, too, along the Northumberland Strait. They should diminish by the noon hour, and everyone should see some sunny breaks by this afternoon. And in Corner Brook, St. John's, cloud and showers, a couple millimeters in St. John's and Victoria and Vancouver, and along the north and central coast, you also have some showers today. Vancouver, they'll start about the noon hour. Southern interior is nice, though, 14 to 16 with a sun-cloud mix. 15 in Calgary, 15 in Lethbridge for the high today, and 8 in Edmonton. Then you've got these temperatures, the high of 4, minus 3, but your overnight lows here, minus 14 and 15. Your wind chills this morning, minus 25 to 29. Winnipeg at minus 6 and mainly sunny conditions. And yesterday, Kenora had seen the cold front drop through. Now Thunder Bay does as well. So minus 3 for the high, and the Lakehead region, the Nickel Belt region at 1. Again, warmer than this now in Windsor, but dropping to 3. Some increasing cloud then for Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, and your temperatures will drop as the evening wears on and the cold front drops through. 8 in Quebec City. Your temperatures this afternoon will be mild through the Maritimes, so this the rain or mixed precipitation you can see this morning will break, and the winds will drop this afternoon. But Corner Brook and St. John's 5 and 3, and again showers, 60% chance in Corner Brook, St. John's with a couple of millimeters of rain and drizzle. Here's some local weather from across the country.
Good morning. A few sunny breaks to start with increasing cloud by afternoon as a storm system brushes up along the lower lakes, giving us also a risk of an isolated shower, the high 11 degrees. Tonight, clearing skies and a brisk wind from the north plunging our temperatures with a low of minus 9. Tomorrow, sunny and cold, the high just 1 degree. And sunny periods for Saturday and 6 degrees with rain for Sunday and a seasonal high of 7. From the CTV Weather Center, I'm Anwar Knight. Have a great day.
It's a craze that first began back in the 50s, but we've come a long way from those red and blue paper 3D glasses of yesteryear. Now, the technology that was once limited to the silver screen is being brought to the small screen right in your living room. Earlier this month, the first batch of 3D TVs in the U.S. sold out. Within days, tomorrow, Canadians will have their first chance to take home the technology. Our consumer reporter, Pat Ford, is here, and you've brought one in.
We have a 3D TV,
right
Bev.
here.
You know what? It's amazing, Bev, how lightning fast 3D technology is coming into our living rooms. You know, Avatar, a lot of us just saw that in the theater last year, and now you'll be able to buy a 3D television set.
As of tomorrow.
As of tomorrow. It's crazy. Samsung started selling them in the U.S. 2 weeks ago, and they said they sold tens of thousands of them. They actually sold out, and you'll be able to buy something like this at Future Shop and Best Buy starting tomorrow.
Okay, so if you're looking at it just as in our viewers at home or whatever, it looks almost a little blurry.
That's right. It's a little blurry, right? And I think you have a set of glasses there, Bev, and I've got a set. And it's true, when you put on the glasses, it just looks fantastic here in the studio. The images are just jumping off the screen, and it looks really cool. But, of course, for the folks at home, they don't have the glasses, they're not seeing that effect.
No, but it's not, I mean, this is incredible because they really, the characters are coming out. It looks like we're standing right underneath that door that just